Alrighty, well, the day has begun. We're trying to beat the weather. This is Ant-Man Moto here, and it's a weird day because that right there is Chase on two wheels. YouTube, Ant-Man Moto here. What is up? This next video was kind of a dream video for me. It is me meeting one of my original YouTube heroes, and you know, I did the best I could. My nerves were shot. I had a new helmet. I had a new helmet mount. And I was on a RSV4, which is like a super sport, hunched over, you know, super bike. And you know me, all I ride is naked bikes. So, you know, there was a few factors that happened here that kind of messed me up. And I apologize that, you know, my videos are kind of, I mess up in them, you know, and I can't help it. I mean, I get excited. I'm just eager to go out and just do this stuff. And it's like a lot of it, you only have one chance to get it right. And like in this case, I had it set up as good as I could think of in the moment, but the camera wasn't pointed right. My helmet was down. As much as I tried to crane my neck up, it still wasn't up enough to get the right shots. My microphone was kind of set up janky in my helmet. And then what adds insult to injury is my GoPro Hero 8. How, you know, it does that damn audio thing where it doesn't record audio sometimes. Well, guess when it decided to do that on this video? I bet you can't guess. I did the best I could. And I'm not going to not post this because it was, for me, a historic moment. There's a shitload wrong with it, and thank goodness Chase is a really cool dude, and I think we're going to do some more stuff together. You know, my fingers are crossed, but you know, we have a mutual friend, and that's kind of how we got in touch with each other. And he's super cool, you know, and I think we really had a good, you know, authentically good time hanging out together. So, you know, hopefully we'll do some more stuff, and you know, I can correct some of the mistakes that were made here. This is the video. I hope you enjoy it, and please subscribe if you like what you see. Comment and subscribe and hit the like button and all that good stuff, because I am really trying to grow the channel now, and I am now rounding the corner to 1,000 subscribers. I'm really excited, and thank you very much for being a part of it. And enjoy this video from Ant-Man Moto. It was supposed to be Moto Chop, but it's simply chasing Chase. Enjoy. Wheels. I'm actually going riding with him. Look at him work. He's doing the Chase stuff. Oh my gosh, is it sprinkling? I think it is. And he is introing the bike. I'm trying not to talk too loud because my voice carries. But I will be on the RSV4 factory with the SC Projects exhaust on it. As you can see, that is one of those super short, super loud exhausts. Check it out. I am excited. I'm a bit nervous. So we're going to see.
You ready to go for a ride, sir?
Ready? Let's do it.
This is the fun part.
Okay. We're going to do a little bit of street riding, and then we're going to get into some nice open stuff. My first time on this bike. This is not my normal setup, my normal and the rain is starting. And this is Ant-Man Moto on the RSV4. I am very much hunched over on the bike. I am used to an upright naked style ride because of my Tuono. So being on this is, I don't want to say challenging, but it's challenging. It's my first moments on this bike. But feels like it's going to be enjoyable. Once we get to the wide open areas, it's going to be good. The RSV4 is a full-on super bike. Makes about 200 and blank horsepower. It was the most powerful leader bike of the category last year. It even beat the Ducati V4 on the dyno. It's an incredibly fast motorcycle, and we're gonna probably not even scratch the surface on this ride. I think that was a cop.
Now I understand
Yeah, I mean, that's where we were going to be getting it right there.
I was talking to the camera because when we first got up to the cop and you did the whole like what the hell thing, I was like, well, I'm kind of thankful because like I didn't want to like blow past the cop, but then when the road opened up, I'm like,
yep,
oh,
that's it.
That's why the cop pulled out.
Because that's where we were about to lay it down right there. It's a nice 2-lane road. It's smooth, it's fast, but
we take that turn and I see the uphill double lane and I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now.
So what I was trying to do is let him go, you know, because that's a hoot right there, man.
No, that's it. That's the whole reason.
But you know, we've been doing this a while. You know how to keep yourself out of jail.
I literally said that in the video. I'm following you, sir.
All right. You want to do it again?
One more run, we totally can.
We just go down the traffic circle and come back, and then we're done. Woo! Shocking to me. It's not even shocking because the guy is a motorcycle rider. He does motorcycle content. But Chase can really ride. Like, I watched him on the Tuono, and of course my GoPro battery died. Of course it died when he passed me and was getting on the throttle really good. I mean, of course. Please don't turn. Thank you. But he has got some skills, man. Take it easy, Chase. See? Feeling good to him. That's Chaseontwowheels up there, folks, and I'm chasing Chase. Hopefully you can see. I'm on the RSV4. It's on the Tuono V4. Talking to myself out loud because you know what I realized as I was riding the RSV4 is that my Tuono has more torque than the RSV4. There was times where I was like really like on the throttle with the RSV4 and it was like, I don't want to say it was flat, but it just wasn't that instantaneous like thrust I'm used to, you know? My Tuono, when I get on the throttle, there's no flat anything, you know, it's just, it's like, it's meaty shovelfuls of torque and thrust when I get on the throttle. And this feels like you have to spin it up a little bit more. You have to get a little higher in the RPM range to have that same kind of response, you know. Like once I got it up above, you know, I don't know, I want to say 10 grand, it was instantaneous and it was just hitting hard. But below that, I could definitely feel this bike like missing some of the torque that my Aprilia Tuono has. And I've got a 2019 Tuono 1100 with a Gabbro tune and stage 3 tune and airbox. So there's definitely, you know, if that's the difference, then you can definitely feel it. You know, the Gabbro stage 3 stuff is legit. My bike definitely has a ton of torque and low end power, and it's not incredibly deafeningly loud either. So, all that being said, I'm very satisfied with my Tuono for the type of riding I do. If I was doing smackdowns, and or if I lived in Germany, or you know, if my local track was a Nürburgring, I'd want this all day long. But for the kind of riding that I do, which is tight, technical mountain roads, the Tuono is definitely, like, hands down what I would want over this bike. Anyway, I'll see you back at the shop. And I told you we'd be back at the shop. We made it. Here we are. Chase is legit a rider. If anybody thinks Chase just does stuff and he's just posing and he just like...
I'm a poser?
Yeah, you know, the dude can ride. Like, dude, I was so impressed with your cornering out there, man.
I appreciate it, man. We need to do a track day together so I can actually have gear on. That was too much.
Woo! All right.